So like I'm gonna let the title speak for itself, okay? Got me a little old request. Got to come out of my little game room and do what I do. We walking. Don't mind my hair, ain't had it done in about 8 years. We walking and we walking, and we still walking, but we ain't walking no more. So we're gonna let the title speak for herself, okay? You about old as hell. Child boo. Like I said, I'm gonna let the title speak for herself. But in case you can't read, this is my Oreo vanilla wafer buttercream banana pudding. I got a request for it, so I went on ahead and said, I'm gonna do it, okay. Thank you there, Pilgrim Jubilee. Say something. Now, you wonder where the buttercream has came in at. Okay. Let's see if y'all can show y'all the texture of a spoon, a small spoon. What? I need you to sit right here with me. You know I can't do nothing without you. You know that. I'm very poor and I need it. Yeah. Thank you. Don't mind that damn light thing right there. Somebody decided that they want to run into it. And I ain't got it fixed yet. Because I don't care. So this is the texture. I don't know if you guys can see that. Wait a minute. Let's get this right. You good? This is the buttercream look. I don't want to. Wait, just hold it over here. I don't know if you guys can see that texture. It's a yellowy paste. You guys can see that. It's a yellowy paste. I'm not going to tell you what I did with the buttercream, okay? Alright, so what I do is good. Oreo. Vanilla wafer. Bananas. And of course, the whipped topping. Now, I am Maurice. Hey, this is good lighting. Hello. So, that's all. And I set these on my pan. I'll show you when I get done. Yes, I done washed my hands and all that. Matter of fact, I just got out the shower, so that's one thing I don't play is that nasty shit. Am I lying? Am I telling the truth? Okay, I don't play that nasty shit. To make your Oreo, I'm getting them. To make your Oreos stick to the pan, just leave the cream on them. You're just gonna make them just that much more good, better. Can't use that one. That fell on the table. Now you don't want too much cream like this cream right here. I was gonna put it on that cookie, but since that cookie fell on the table, we're gonna give it to our trusty best friend over there. We call her my eat 'em up. And you just cut that guy right there in half, like so. Okay. You put that hair on your pan. Boom. Just like that. And they stay. See? There's cookies in there. They stay. Okay? That's all you gotta do. I've been doing stuff almost all my life. I'm almost 40 years old. So there you go. Hey, I look gay as hell with this thing on my head, dog. Don't try me like I'm gay, though. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not politically correct. My bad. I look like I play on the same team with me. I don't care nothing about being damn politically correct. Space them out a little bit more. Ta-da. And this is what I do is I layer the bottom of my pan with Oreos, and then I run over that with a few vanilla wafers, and then I put just cut up one banana over that. Then I put my cream, and I layer it again, and you're just doing the same process over and over again. That's all. It's time consuming, but I like doing it, and I like to see people enjoy my food. I get a kick out of that. So again, this is your Oreo vanilla wafer buttercream banana pudding. Okay. The pudding itself is yellow. I did that on purpose. No, ain't got no damn pea in it either. There ain't no fuck wrong with you. This is becoming a hit with, really? That one just broke on me. Seriously, dude? Seriously? Let's see if we can do this. There we go. See, sometimes you can get them that good. Just run over that like that and put it right there. Okay, you gotta ask me some questions, baby. I'm live, so you can do something. You start looking at me like you're retarded. You can ask me anything. About my cooking, whatever.
Well, I noticed you're doing it different this time than you did the last time. Because the last time you crushed up the Oreos.
Right. And well, the reason why that I crushed up the Oreos, you want to be on camera? Well, I keep asking you, keep saying no. Don't worry about it. The reason why that I'm doing it different this time is because I wanted to try something new. Okay. The buttercream was not asked for. It was the Oreo that was asked for. And I'm doing it for my auntie. The buttercream was not asked for. But I am very inventive. Yeah. I'm very inventive. I like inventing new stuff. And I've been doing this for a few years now. Okay. I've been doing this for a few years. And I have not failed yet. And that's weird.
It's always turned out great.
Always. That's why I tell people I'm blessed, because I have invented a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't know. I don't put it out there because I'm a very, 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 very crucial person when it comes down to my food. I'm very critical of how I cook, and there are times that I will not eat my own cooking. It's weird, but that's just what it is.
And when Mama Lou's enjoy it.
And I'm going to show you guys how I just did this. Just a few. You guys can see that. Hopefully it's focusing right. And, you know, that's all you do. That's all you do is just that. That's it. You don't do nothing else. And you get you a banana. Now, a lot of people like to... Oh, another thing about bananas, I learned they're easier when you open it up from the ass end and not the beginning. Go from the ass part. If you open it from the ass end, boom. You have to do all that fingering, you know what I'm saying? Oh, come on. No, not. And so, let's cut that off. And you just take it and just boom, just put it all around in there.
And then what makes your cooking so good, other than the fact that you pray before you cook?
I don't pray all the time. I can't say that. I ain't prayed this time, that's for sure. But I know that Jesus got his hand in it, though. That's for sure. Hey! Don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere.
Is that you try to go beyond the norm?
Always.
You know.
Always.
Like you're tired of the same old traditional
Always.
banana pudding. You know, not just banana pudding, but with any dish.
Any.
Even fried chicken, there's always a twist to it.
I have a way of doing my fried chicken. I have a way of doing a lot of things. Okay. Yes, I'm up. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
Cooking.
Getting this ready for my Aunt T. And I mean, really, my style of banana puddings, I don't like using yellow bananas. Now I know you guys see those bananas are yellow, but I bought these bananas like 2 days ago now. It's been 2 days ago. They was green. Trust me, they was green. And I was gonna do the banana pudding a day ago, 2 days ago. No, yeah, it was a day ago. But I changed I had something else to do, and then I had my schooling, so that's why they're yellow, but they're still good. I don't like using yellow bananas when I'm doing, because to me, if they green, I don't want them too green because they're hard, but I don't want them too yellow because they're dead. In my opinion, they're dead. I mean, if that makes sense. Yeah. They're dead to me. And so, yeah. That spatula. Okay.
Please.
I mean, with me, with my bananas, I like them green because they take a long time to go bad. Especially when you put them in sweets and stuff. Make sure you rinse it off real good. Yeah, that. I call it my spreader. So now we're going to put our pudding on top of the bananas. If you guys can see that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but. And as you can see, I try to put an equal amount. That's how my pudding look. I don't know if you guys can see the yellow in it, but that's how my pudding look. I try to put an equal amount of everything. That's another thing with me about banana puddings is I love making my own, but like if I'm going to they done closed down Old Times and Old
Batusi?
No. Oh my God. Golden Corral.
Oh yeah.
They done closed down Golden Corral in Brunswick, but like Golden Corral or even Old Times. Sometimes you can get your banana pudding just right. Depends on who's cooking it that day. But I like an equal amount of everything in my banana pudding. Okay, I like an equal amount of cookies, equal amount of bananas, equal amount of whatever. I don't like too much of this, but not enough of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like an equal amount of everything because I want to taste everything. I just don't want to sit up there and be like, all I'm eating is the pudding.
Yeah, banana pudding, but no bananas.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I don't like. Now I know you guys say you don't cut up one banana, but what you got to understand is that this is going to be a 3-layered, probably a 4-layered pan of banana pudding. So you're gonna get your bananas worth. Okay. Like I said, I've been doing this for a minute, have not gotten any complaints yet. Believe it. Let's stir it up again. Oh, that's thick. Now we're gonna thank Carolyn Hayes for mixing up the banana pudding. I mean the pudding, the whipped cream, and that's another thing. sour cream. Some of y'all go too far with that damn sour cream.
You don't need much.
I had some banana
I said you don't need much.
No, I had some banana pudding the other day, and I was like, wait a minute, is my breath stink? Is this just the sour cream that I'm taking? It was the sour cream, dude. Come on, really? Don't do that. I bet I ain't go back there no more. It has to be an equal amount of everything in your whatchamacallit, okay?
And then you have to mix the sour cream in good too.
They can't hear you, baby.
I was saying you have to mix the sour cream in real good too. You know, like when you mixing it, the sour. Because some people they don't mix it well enough, so it still has that sour creamy taste to it.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, it's not good. It is not good. Trust me. It is not good at all. Not, in my opinion, not at all. Not at all. Now, like I said, to each their own. You like it, you love it. Because I promise you I won't love it. And then what I do, a lot of people don't do this. I spread my pudding evenly. So that's what I'm doing now. It takes me a minute to get this done, but I would rather take 10 hours, okay, on a banana, but it don't take me no 10 hours, I'm just saying. I'd rather have it done right. I'd rather take my time and have it done right than to rush and have it done wrong. And have people be like, I don't want that, that's nasty. And if I bring you a banana pudding and you don't give me no shout out on Facebook, we got problems. I won't bring you nothing else. I promise you that. That go for you too, Auntie. You know, this is coming to you tomorrow.
You showed the barbecue you did last week, didn't you?
I don't know if I did or not. If I did, it's on here. If not, then I didn't. Sometimes I don't even be trying to do. And I need to put it. That. Yeah. That. Well, no. I'm good. You good. I got this. Let me just put it on there. There we go. Ooh, it's already thickening up. That's another thing about your pudding. Dude, please. Chill out with the runny ass pudding, dude. Real talk, man. Chill out with that shit. That is not good at all. That is like nasty. If I wanted some damn soup.
Banana pudding soup.
Yeah. You want some of this here banana pudding? Hell no, nigga. That runny ass. So that's all I'm doing, guys. I'm just layering it.
Oh.
I really want to start up my own channel. Mungin's Food Network.
You have a lot of
recipes. I don't have people watching, so.
You have a lot of recipes.
A lot of recipes that the good Lord gave me. My motto is, there's nothing that I got that the Lord didn't give me, and there's nothing that I got that He can't take away.
That is so true.
I keep telling people, don't get so arrogant.
People,
Ain't nobody checking for you.
people need to remember that.
But yeah, you're right. I have a lot of recipes. A lot of recipes. I have several recipes that the Lord gave me, and I know some of them gonna be a hit, like the shrimp ali munja.
Yeah, everybody loves that.
That's gonna be a hit. Watch.
Some people.
I have cooked that, believe it or not, for police department.
Yeah, because
Real talk.
Even though she's not there anymore, what is it, from the AI college, from the Art Institute in Jacksonville,
Mm-hmm.
she was fascinated by it. She was like, what's in this?
I've cooked, I did a lot of stuff. Even for some of the officers down here in Waycross. Listen, don't be afraid if you got a cookie that looks like this, like that, put that guy in there. Why? The pudding just gonna cover it up anyways. A lot of can't put it in there, that's broke. What?
Oh, yeah.
It eats just the same.
Yep.
You wanna call me ghetto? I don't care. You ain't got to eat this banana pudding either, none, do you? Another thing, people. When you do your banana pudding, give it time to set. Don't just look. It's gonna be there. It's got to go through a process of setting. Let it go through its process. Let it go through its process. Now we're going to get another banana. The Bruzilla, baby. Again, take it from the ass in. Boom. I don't understand why people, whenever they be around you, and they cough like the woman we saw in Walmart today.
Yeah.
I'm just cutting off the ends of it. They cough. See how pretty that banana is? I cuts off the ends of them. I don't like the ends of them. Anyways, they cough and the first thing they say, I'm not sick. We ain't worried about it either.
Okay.
If it was real, we covered by the blood of Jesus. Call me crazy. I don't care. I ain't dead yet. And if I do die, I wish one of y'all would run around here talking about he died from the damn coronavirus. Boy, people love lying. We just had somebody to pass away that we knew real well. I had talked to him yesterday.
Oh, you did?
About what was it? He said that it wasn't what her name, Diane.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't her. It was her friend that said it. We just had somebody to pass away from a broken heart, believe it or not. And the lie already out, she died from coronavirus. And we knew this woman personally. Calvin was her pastor. Calvin was her pastor. She died from corona. No, she didn't. Her daughter had passed away, and she grieved herself to death. That's what happened. We know what happened. Am I lying?
Nope.
And I promise I had never seen nothing. So let me show you. Let me show you guys. That's how it's looking, okay? Now, the pudding is already covering up one layer. This is the second layer. Okay? That's the second layer. I don't know if it's focusing. I can't see it, so whatever. That's the second layer. And as you can see, there is an even amount of everything. Okay, if you wonder why, if you can see that the pudding is yellow, well, that's where the buttercream come in at. But I make my own buttercream, so I'm not going to tell you what I put in my buttercream. No, it ain't pea. So, yeah. All right. Buttercream. This would probably be, I don't know.
It is deeper because that other pan only holds 2 layers.
Yep, that's it. There's it. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Like I said, I spread mine evenly. I have to. I always preach in my home, take pride in whatever it is that you're doing. The baby girl will tell you. She's sitting right here beside me. She'll tell you. You cannot bring me my plate any type of way.
Nope.
I tell you, take that shit back. For real. I would tell you straight up, take that shit somewhere.
And there's only certain people that he'll allow to feed his plate.
Yep. Because my opinion, and hey, you know, nobody ain't got to be like me, nobody telling you to be like me. My opinion, if you bring me a plate any type of way, in my opinion, you ain't had no love. You didn't fix that food with love in you. You threw that shit together. Period. I had somebody to fix me a plate a while back. It wasn't baby girl, but I had somebody to fix me a plate a while back. And she gonna bring me that raggedy ass plate. And I'm like, the fuck is this? It's food. No, it's not. It looked like food, but look at the presentation on that plate. I'm sorry, y'all, but that's just how I think. Anybody in this house that live here in this house will tell you, when I bring food to you, everything on that plate gonna be positioned. I get on her nerve with that. Trust me, she'll tell you. We done fussed out each other. She will tell you.
It gotta be just right.
It's gotta be, in my opinion, it's gotta be just right.
It shows that you took the time and
Yeah, she learned that now.
that you care enough that like he just said, you ain't just throwing my stuff together.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't just throw that together. You gave a damn about what you were cooking or what you was preparing. That's how I am. I'm sorry, but that's how I am. Sue me. I don't care. But you never know. Tell y'all a story. This actually happened. This is real. This ain't a story like something made up. This is real.
True story.
True story. I was working when I was young. When I was a long time ago. 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 I'm old as hell now. But I was working at Winn-Dixie. Real talk. This is a story. This is a true story. But this story to show you how people look at you. I was working at Winn-Dixie, right? Right. And this dude was coming out of the store with this other dude. One was black, one was white. The black dude was pushing the buggy. The white dude was walking beside the black dude pushing the buggy. course, I'm like, you know. But that's how my thinking was back in the day. I wasn't always for white folk. That's something that a lot of people don't know about me. That's something that my white officer friends don't know about me. I just told you something you didn't know about me. I hated white folk. I hated y'all with a passion. And that's just the truth. I didn't like you. In my opinion, a white person was like a snake. And if you know what they say about any good snake is a... That's how I thought about white people. But it was a white guy that actually changed my mind when he stopped me from committing suicide. You know, he was one of the many that changed my mind. Let's put it like that. Another white police officer, a white person, did you just sit up there and fall asleep? Hell no. She just sat up there and fell asleep.
No, they're supposed to be non-drowsy, but I've been sleeping since I took one.
Anyways. So, get your game. That keeps you awake. Anywho, she loved that freaking game. I always thought that way about white folks. Okay? Always. Always. And I have apologized about that numerous times. Numerous times. It was several white guys, police officers, whatever, that allowed me to understand that all white folks ain't evil. That's why I cannot get down with this Black Power movement bullshit. I can't get down with that. Period. I won't get down with that. Not even Jesus gets down with that. Believe that. I don't care what y'all say. He don't get down with that. Because it's promoting segregation and he's not segregated. You don't like what I say? I don't care. Don't matter to me. Anywho. So, I saw the white guy walking beside the black guy. Black guy pushing the buggy. The white guy walking beside him. I was like, So the white guy stood there. Talk about presentation now. So the white guy stood there and let the black guy put the groceries in his car. Obviously, they had knew each other because they got back in the car together. So, anywho. What's wrong with it? Oh. So, anywho. Obviously, they had knew each other because they got back in the car together. That was my son. But the white guy stood there and let the black guy put all the groceries in his car. And I'm like, what are we in the Jim Crow days or some shit? You know, that's what I was thinking. Remember, I was young-minded and everything. So I didn't think nothing else of it. So, I'm sorry, at the time, I was a cop pusher. I used to work right there in St. Mary's at the Winn-Dixon. Because I stayed across the street. I forget those apartments, but I stayed across the street in those apartments. This is funny. I didn't like white folk, but I was staying with a white girl. I was dating a white girl, but I didn't like white folks. Talk about confusion in the damn head. So anywho, I just thought about that. That's weird. I didn't think nothing of it. So I watched the black guy. The white guy got in his car in the driver's side, and I watched the black guy push the buggy back to where it belonged. So I'm like, who is your helper? So, you know, this is going to my head. I ain't say nothing. I ain't think nothing else. So I would say a few days later, several days later, I saw these same people again. It probably was a week later, I want to say. I saw these same people again. And the black guy and the white guy were doing the same thing. So, I look at the white dude. I get the cart from the black guy. I said, man, give me this cart, man. You ain't got to push that shit up there. Let me give me the cart. No, he was like, nah, man, I'm going to push it up here, bro. I was like, nah, man, you ain't got to do that, bro. This is my job. Give me the cart. So, he said, man, just let me push it up there, please. I was like, all right. So he pushed it up there. I'm standing right there, but he pushed it in the thing, where the cart's though. So I grabbed it, and I look at the white guy, and I was like, so as I'm walking away, he was like, young man. I'm like, man, what do you want? He said, I can see all the questions in your face. I said, you can't see nothing because you don't know me. He said, I don't have to know you to read you. I said, what? Well, shut my mouth and call me Aunt Mary. He said, I don't have to know you to read you. I said, okay, so what you want? What you need? He said, you wondering why? He said, I seen you out here the other day. I saw the way you was looking. I said, yeah, you're right. He said, so you wondering why I got this young man doing all of this work. I said, to each their own. He said, that's not what I read from you. He said, so I'm going to ask you again. You wondering why? I said, yeah, I'm wondering why. I said, since you want to bring it up, I'm wondering why. He said, okay, I'll tell you. He said that he's looked at several people in his company. And he had a position open for supervisor. He said that every last one of them failed. I say, fail what? Yeah, y'all listen to this. This I'm telling you the true story. He said every last one of them failed. I said, fail what? He said, fail my test. I said, what was your test to make them? I ain't gonna say what I said. He said, no. He said, young man, just listen and stop being ignorant. I said, okay, whatever, dude. I said, so what was your test? He said, this is the test. I said, what? He said, I go shopping, they push the buggy. They load up my car. I said, okay, anybody can pass that test? He said, no, anybody can't pass that test. I said, what you mean? He said, have you not noticed that a lot of people will walk out of this store, fill up their car with their grocery, and leave their buggy anywhere? I said, damn. Damn. He said, so I brought several people to different stores to see just what you would do. He said, and every last one of them failed, except that young man. I said, wow. He said, if you can take care of something and be responsible with something as small as that, you can help run my company. He said, now do you understand? I said, yes, sir. He said, if you ever need a job, gave me his card. If you ever need a job, come talk to me. He said, but you won't be talking to me. He'll be one of my hiring managers. That black dude had tears running, give me chill bumps. That black dude had tears running down his face because he did not know. The black guy, that was his usual disposition. That was what he always did. He did what was right. It wasn't no put on because he didn't even know that he was being looked at for the position of hiring supervisor, hiring manager, whatever you want to call them. So that's why. That's why. I'm very, 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 and it was a white guy that taught me that. Brupo. So that's why I don't sit my rotten ass up here and talk about all white folks are nasty, all white folks are this. No, they're not. No, they're not. Yeah, you got some assholes out there. I'm not gonna fake the funk about that. You got some assholes out there, but all white folks ain't what Negroes trying to make them out to be. You ain't gonna never make me believe that. And guess what? When you got to stand before God and give an account for them lies you telling, matter of fact, I just put up a link to a video of a white police officer who got fired for sticking up for our black asses and our white asses. I'll be talking about his case sometime in the future, because I got a lot to say about that. He was a white cop, white police officer, Brazilian jiu-jitsu trainer, instructor. Yes, Lord. I know. My last layer going to be good. Yes, Lord. Look at that prettiness. Look at that prettiness. Yes, Lord. What, babe? Oh. So, yeah. When you think you know something, you don't know jack shit. And that's the truth. You don't know jack shit. Because I didn't know jack shit. Like I said, that was a... And Carolyn, let me tell you, I have told them about that lesson I don't know how many times. I know they're tired of hearing about it. But it taught me something, dude. I mean, it really taught me something. It really taught me something. Because I honestly God thought that he would just treat him like a nigga. I'm not going to... Y'all know me. I don't mix words. That's what I thought. Because I used to go home and think to myself, laying beside my white girlfriend. That damn honky. He ain't shit. Goddamn honky. The Lord shut my mouth. And the last time that I checked, the black guy still had the position. Like I said, it's been years ago now. But I did call the company not to get the job, but to apologize. Period. And no, and the black guy was the one that answered the phone. So I'm just saying. Well, they patched me through to him. He told me about his journey, you know, and what God has been doing for him, and he told me, he said, and I'm gonna pass that lesson on, because he told me, he said, sky limit for him. He wanted to be the owner of his own company, if not that company. He wasn't trying to be greedy. He just said, you know, I'm not paying. It is what it is. Now I hope he's doing good. I really do. But it taught me a lesson. What you think you know, you don't know. What you think you know, you don't know. I'll show y'all the finished product in a minute. Did that kind of wake you up a little bit?
Yeah, when I got up, I guess it just.
I don't think it's the loratadine, because if it's non-drowsy, it shouldn't. I think it's just you was, cause we both tired, so. You know, we've been going hard here lately. We've been going hard here lately, girl. Almost done, guys. Whoever watches this. Almost done. Got a race to run. And I'm running by faith at the finishing line. Say it, Carol. Amen. You better see his face. I'm gonna slap the taste out you. Huh, what happened, baby? You alright? You straight? You getting love at home?
You alright.
Carol. If I slap the taste out your tonsils.
No.
Carol. Carol. All Ethiopian children, you shut the hell up.
When you find one, tell me.
Oh! You want to play Who Had Dodge City, huh?
No, I won't play no game.
Yeah, you want to play. You want to make it as though that heaven done seen hell, huh? Okay, I got you. We gonna play games then, alright. We gonna play a game. It's gonna be called The Last One Standing Gets a Surprise.
I don't know if I want to play that game.
Well, guess what? You gonna have to play the game, baby, to stay, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to play the game.
Yes, ma'am. You gonna have to play the game.
Ain't no way around the game.
No. I'm feeling it right now. Wait a minute. Let me feel it. I'm done feeling it for the day. But you gonna have to play the game, baby. Okay?
What if I want to?
Because you don't want to, I don't care. You gonna play the game, okay? I said okay. All right now. All right. Hey, Carol. Remember growing up, your dad would say that, all right now. All right. I used to wonder what the hell y'all talking about all right for. You finna go somewhere? I have smart as my child, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, I remember when my crooked ass principal at New Hope Christian Center, thinking they was Pat Deal, old fake ass bitch. He was finna paddle me. He asked me, he said, who do you think you are coming into my school causing all type of ruckus? I said, King David.
I remember you told me.
I did. I said it for real. I said King David. If my brother watched the video, they'll tell you that. I had a smart ass mouth in school, I ain't gonna lie to you. My mouth stayed me in trouble, boy. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that prettiness, baby. Look at that prettiness, baby. Auntie, you better give me a shout out. I'm telling you to. All right now. All right. And I still had pudding left over, but it is what it is. You think I can sop that up with these here little bit of cookies you got? Yes, Lord. And that's how we make our banana pudding. Okay. Now, show y'all this, and I'm gone. I'm out. Look at that. Look at that. Mm-hmm. So you know what y'all were thinking, right? Nigga can't do nothing, nigga lying. Mm-hmm. Don't ever talk about you a munching. Now, I usually would put pecans on top, but I don't know if my auntie got huh?
A nut allergy?
Yeah. If she's allergic to peanuts or pecans or whatever, I don't know. So I'm not gonna put that on top. So I'm done. This has been Cooking with Munjan and Carolyn Anita Bread. If any of you want me to make you any type of dessert, I can make you almost any type of dessert known to man. I even create my own desserts. So, like I said, I don't know if anybody else has done the Oreo. I haven't heard of it. This is something that came into my mind to do. So, I do pineapple Oreos, banana pudding. I do all type of banana pudding, trust me. I do the souffles. I do the different types of souffles. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a blueberry delight soon. So yeah, like I said, the first one is free. As they say, the first one is on me. The second one too, but you got to pay blue. I pay green. A pan like this, I'm gonna go ahead on and tell you what I would charge you for a pan like this. For a pan like this, you would get probably in a buffet place or whatever. This would probably go what? I know how much I would charge. What you think this would go for?
About $20.
I wouldn't pay no damn $20 for this shit. Believe that. But for a pan like this, I would charge you $10. Period. Off the chain. Depends on who you are. What's wrong, baby? You alright?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a pan like this, I would charge you $10. Period. But like I said, the first one is free. The reason why I do free ones first, because you might not like my style. So I wouldn't want you to pay for something that you don't like. But if you like it, you're going to have to mic it. And if you've seen it, come on somebody, you're going to have to green it. I love it. And if you duck it, then you're going to have to pluck it. Come on, come on, come on. I said come on.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. Can I get an amen from the amen corner?
Amen.
Ask you again, yeah. All right.
Amen.
Can you reach that up there for me?
What's that? The top?
Yeah. We're going to put it in the Frigidaire, or the refrigerator. The old folks say Frigidaire. So I'm going to say what old folks say. We're going to put it in the Frigidaire, and we're going to dare anybody to go in it. Look at that. No, boo-boo, thank you. Look at that, babe. This is the top. That's locked. Don't worry, I just bought this pan today. This ain't something I had around the damn house. That's pretty. Tell me that ain't pretty.
It is pretty.
Look at that prettiness. Y'all look at this prettiness before I leave. Look at that prettiness, y'all. Now that look like come out of the damn stove. I don't care what y'all say. This one is already spoken for. As I said, if you want me to make you one. Now, I got another one that I need to make. So I am doing this. I do them at least twice a month. That's it. So if you want me, well, I'll probably do them 3 times a month. Because I got my school too.
Yeah.
I'll probably try to stretch it out 3 times a month if you want one. Right now I got one more to do. So, but if you want one, and I'm not doing anything, then I'll get it to you. If not, I'll tell you, listen, I'll put you in. You know. Now, the bigger that you want them, the more that price gonna go up. I'm just letting you know. It ain't gonna be no $10 and you want a pan from here to yonder's cross. I'm sorry, it ain't gonna happen. Okay? So, the bigger you want them, Because I make brownie banana pudding. Okay? Yes. I do them all. I'm just letting you know, okay? I do all type of soups. All type of meats. I'm into making my own barbecue sauce. There's a lot of stuff that I do. Again, everything that you probably would want for the first time is free. Now, let me put this in there. Don't sit up there and talking about cater your whole damn party, because that ain't gonna happen for free. I believe that. One dish.
That's it.
That's it.
And choose carefully.
Choose carefully. One dish. That's it. Period. You get one free dessert, and you'll get one free main course. That's it. I'm not gonna cater Pookie party. I'm not gonna cater young pistol starter party. I'm not gonna cater my homeboy Doodoo, Trav, Itchy, Pink Eyes, Pink House. My mama just started class the other day party. I'm telling you. One dessert and one main dish. I do all type of rices too. Period. Matter of fact, I just started experimenting with my rices. She'll tell you. I did 2 rices now. Yeah, I did 2 rices. You ain't gotta believe it. I don't give a shit. Now I'm letting you know. I've been doing this for years, so. One dessert, one main dish, that's free. You come back to me later. Hey man, I need you. Okay, well this how much I'm gonna have to charge you. Cause I got to eat off my own. Okay, I got a family. I got a son. So if you can't pay that price, well, you know we black. Yeah, nigga, we black. That's the problem. Y'all niggas don't like to pay. So, one dish, one free dessert, and one free main dish. That's it. You ain't getting nothing else. You ain't getting nothing else. You ain't getting nothing else. Am I right or wrong? All right. I'm gonna let you know. All right. I got Tourette's. All right. No, wrong answer. All right, so this has been Maurice Darnell Mungin. I'm gonna go ahead on and lick this here spoon. Let me taste it. Look at it. See, that's not runny. See, that's not runny. That's thick. That's thick. It's yellow. I know you probably can't see, but that's yellowy. That's thick. That's not runny. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Oh my God, that is good. Oh my God. That's not runny at all. Oh my God, that was good, y'all. Let me go wash my hands before I handle this food, put it in the refrigerator. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Keep your hand in the master's hand. Things will change soon. I promise you that. Things won't be the same always. This has been Maurice Darnell Mungin. This has been one man's truth and his opinions. Assalamu. No, I'm just playing. God bless y'all.